Good morning, everyone. We are going to continue in our study of the first chapter of Ephesians. The other day we looked at verses 18 and 19a, where it talks about the eyes of our heart being enlightened to the hope that which we've been called to the glorious inheritance as God's holy people. And then he ends off that segment in the first part of verse 19 where he says that it is his incomparably great power that accomplish these things in us. So today we want to continue on with verse 19b and then on into verse 20. And he continues in verse 19b by saying, that power is the same as the mighty strength that he exerted, that is God exerted, when he raised Christ from the dead and seated him at his right hand in the heavenly realms. So what Paul is saying here is that power that God gives us when he called us to be his inheritance and his holy people, it's not just a little bit of a power. It's not just a small amount of power, but it is the same kind of power that God exerted in raising Christ up from the dead and seating him in the heavenly realms at his right-hand side. To me, I find that to be really encouraging, and I think what Paul is trying to get at with the Ephesians here is don't diminish the amount of strength that is accessible to you, that is available to you, because God has called you his inheritance, his children, his holy people. Because it's that same power that he creates this for each of us that he had to exert in raising Christ from the dead. And to me, that is just all the more reason to be absolutely, as the English would say, gobsmacked at the way that we have been included in the family, but we have also been empowered as family to continue to live as Christ lived. I often find myself wondering, if Christ was fully human and came in our form, and yet he was able to live perfectly, doesn't that mean that we also, if we were to be fully connected into the power that God gave Jesus to live a sinless life, do we not also have that capability to move in that direction? I don't think any of us will be able to do what Jesus did, but I think it gives evidence, and Paul I think is hinting at this, that it gives evidence that we have more power available to us to accomplish the desires of God in our life than we could even hope to imagine. And as we continue on in our study in the first chapter of Ephesians, I hope that will stick with you. God bless you as you consider the great amount of power that Christ exerted for you because he loves you that much. Be encouraged today. God bless you. Praying for you.